Buddy, welcome to BackChat, powered by Paywise. Got an absolutely gorgeous looking show coming to you today. We've got a vacancy right now. You can see that.
Someone's running through the
Welcome,
door.
Dan.
Hello, mate.
We do have one of the greats coming in to step in for Hamish, and he will be in very soon. A couple of warnings before our host joins us. He has the smallest bladder in the world, so do expect 10 to 20 piss breaks throughout the show. I've given him warnings around being live to the public, but I would say he's going to be right at the threshold of excellence.
Perfect.
That's where I expect the content to be coming out of this, man. Hamish Brayshaw is presenting the Sandover medal tonight.
Wow.
And we had discussions with the Waffle, discussions with the Sandover committee, aka Mark Reddings.
Yeah.
Said, can we just borrow him? Don't worry about the Sandover. We could do it here from BackChat.
Yep.
They've taken.
bull.
Hey, come in, host. Come in,
on.
host. Come in, host.
on, mate.
We've got so much to talk about. Just don't hit cameras. How are you, my brothers? Well, welcome, Masto. Welcome, Masto. Welcome.
Right on time.
If only you had a microphone in front of your face, you absolute clown. Look at you. If only there was another seat with a microphone in it. Hey, Masto. If only you could look around for somewhere with a microphone. That's a real life.
Get over here.
I'm not sitting next to you.
The microphone's there.
How are we?
Yeah, very good. Hey,
Everybody,
really appreciate it.
help him with his microphone. Everybody,
That's
welcome
all
to the show. Chris Bloody Masten.
Hey!
Wow.
Whoa.
Welcome, Chris.
I can't believe I was here like a week ago and I forgot. I was like up the top. I'm like, where? Anyway,
You were on
He's
this
in
show
Inglewood.
last Monday.
I drove past you.
You were
This morning.
You were on this show last Monday. You were sitting in this studio. You then, just as a story for our listeners, Dan and I walked outside and what could only be described as scaffolding set for a skyscraper parked out the front of our
World's
building. And
biggest
so we're
truck.
standing out the front of here,
Like,
right
two,
out
like two children just staring at a truck.
the iron on this truck. Incredible scenes. And then, again, what can only be described as some sort of car accident. I just hear, bam, bam.
Long hold. We love a long hold.
Well, I got too excited as well because I tried to put the window down the whole way, but it got like stuck because I'm like pressing it like 1,000 times. So it's like this. I'm like trying to get out the window to scream.
So
at
it
you
was
boys.
like an excited Labrador driving a BYD down.
It drives
Street.
itself, mate.
It's
You
so
know
good.
that. It does
And
drive
we
itself.
just copped,
BYD.
you fucking C-U-N-T, finger out the window.
Well, I don't forget.
This is the first time that you've been face-to-face with Daniel Const after one of the great stitch-ups of all time on social media.
And I feel really bad about it.
Would you like to
still.
talk about it?
Yeah, you know, I've actually got a present for you to try and
No,
a
it's
peace
not going to
offering.
work, mate, because right now, like you've met my son. His name's Tex.
He's a legend.
What do you expect from someone called Tex? He's seen it on his own, by himself. So he's downloaded TikTok, right?
So your son's 6, okay?
And he's seen this thing where, he's obviously seen the actual thing,
Yeah,
right?
Daddy, and
then he
Daddy's
saw
on TikTok.
Daddy get embarrassed by his mates. And his daddy's is the most important person,
Can you
right?
pull this up while we're talking about this, please, Jaiden?
Oh, I haven't watched it yet.
Is that right?
I relive it in my brain every 1 minute.
No, but
And
seriously,
he's upset.
I do have a present.
I don't want any of that cardboard beer.
No,
I'm just
There's things in there for you. There's actual things in there that I put together for you earlier this afternoon. I knew you'd come in with a purple purple
balloon.
get up.
Okay.
So a little balloon.
Yep.
Oh, it's a merch.
Masso, look at. You can't hear it. We can. Just shush.
Oh, no. I'm gonna... Oh, no.
That is. I can't believe you did him like this, Dan Const. I was not in the building.
Sorry.
And you've absolutely embarrassed
so
our great mate,
sorry.
Chris Masten. And you've apologised with what? A pink balloon.
Yeah.
A BackChat t-shirt.
Which I asked for at the start, and you...
Yeah, we'll
So
got
you've
to
got
it
one now.
eventually.
You've got one
Go
now.
on, there's more
These
stuff
beers
in
aren't
there.
even cold.
And they're free. That Dan, none of these things. Dan has.
Little packet of
That
pop.
will help out tomorrow for school lunches.
There you go. And someone else. That's another thing for school lunches. I'm looking after your
Wow.
family too.
You're not allowed nuts at primary schools.
So you've texted me after this all happened, Masto, and you said the vengeance of Chris will be high level.
it's going to cost money, like a shitload of money that I'm happy to spend.
The wrath of Chris.
Well, it's actually like, I'm upset. And almost immediately, the reason I was covering my face is because if I didn't, there was going to be someone's arm was getting bitten off. It was Nick Subban all over again. No mouth.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's what we got to look forward to today.
Would you like a beer, like a cold beer?
Cold one would be great.
Sorry, Dave. I hate to be the guy asking.
Is that an Ansett shirt? Yes.
And while we're having a chat here, boys, and shout out over on YouTube, Philip W is listening in. Hello, Philip. It's his 39th birthday.
Oh, well done.
Enjoying a shelter in his backyard, watching my kids on the trampoline, listening to you boys. Can your favourite bathroom tile get a shout out?
Oh,
Philip White tiling.
Philly.
Bloody
Sweet chili, Philly.
Happy bloody birthday, Sweet Chili Philly. This is
go.
good. This is good gear, Matt. So you're in the right areas for this.
Absolutely.
Hey, we will be crossing to our good friend Hamish Brayshaw live from the Sandover medal in just a little bit. But Masto, what Dan and I would like to do, and what we thought would be a good idea, because we know I think you're finding your love again of footy.
Yeah, I am a little bit.
But you also really don't give too much of a shit about it.
There
As
you
a
go,
drink
mate.
for you, Mast.
Oh, hey, do you want me to open it? I'll open it for you.
A cold one. We want to talk a bit
'cause
about.
It could have been another stitch up too, and that would have just sent me over the edge.
Are you okay over there?
Yeah.
Are you boys okay?
No, we're good.
Does that feel nice? Is that beautiful?
Delicious.
Okay,
There you go.
great. We want to throw some stuff that happened over the weekend at you and just get your take, Masto takes on some of the stuff going on. Where do you want to start, Dan?
Isaac Heaney's mark, that reminded me so much of myself when he flipped over himself. Like,
Great.
I never did that in my life, but I imagine myself doing it thousands of times.
Can we please have a look at this Isaac Heaney mark? This is on top of our man Jack Buckley, I
step ladder.
might say. So I don't know if you know how much Jack Buckley means to this podcast.
Is that Nathan Buckley's son? It's a genuine
this
question.
is Jack Buckley of the Jack Buckley Medal fame.
Oh, okay.
This is Jack Buckley, BackChat Backman of the Year 2023.
Yes.
There'll be a medal held in his name, in
Is
his
it
honour.
a real person?
Jack Buckley, mate. Mate, you are in fucking greatness. Don't come on here and don't say, Jack, don't Jack. Here. Have a look. Jack Buckley is underneath this. That is Jack Buckley saving his life.
Saved his life.
He actually did.
Saving his life. Look at this. On Jack Buckley, Jack says, don't die, Isaac.
Grabs his wrist.
Oh, good on him.
That is
What a
so
good bloke.
That's Jack Buckley.
So
we
that
know
was,
and
I
love.
believe, was it Isaac's mum saying thank you, Jack?
Yeah. So she posted something on Facebook like, I would just like to thank Jack for saving my son. I don't want to give him a hug.
That's bloody good.
We all want to give
Did
him
you
a
watch
hug.
that live?
I did watch that live.
Did they get excited?
Man, well, I only watched the second half. Well, I actually didn't see that live. I lie. I watched the second half of.
You don't have to, just tell us the truth. Look, Rochelle Heaney, as his mum, I would like to give Jack Buckley a hug and thank him, Isaac, for
Look
not
at that
letting him
That's a
get it.
typical backman. Like, you're not even thinking there.
Look at his right hand just
You just
catching
help
that
him out.
wrist, that last second. That's incredible.
Yeah, really.
And also,
strength.
how's Heaney's rig? Like, that is it's a good looking man.
I was impressed by that as well. I watched this one
have
at the
you
paddo
seen
and
that?
I was like, this bloke might be the hottest person alive, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you think, Masto, a question for you, do you think Mark of the Year should be awarded in finals as well as out of finals?
Absolutely.
Well, it's not.
That's complete rubbish.
Yeah, it's not. It's absolutely
Because
That's
not.
all the
so
best
much
shit's
better.
going to happen now. Like, because it's the best of the best now.
That's a bloody good point.
It's almost the only part of the season you want to watch.
I don't know if you saw this one, the goal of the year as well, that happened in finals. Exactly what you said. The best stuff's going to happen in finals. Watch this one. Jeremy Cameron, thanks for coming. Oh, my goodness gracious me. So the top
Incredible.
three right now, Nick Dacos has 2 and Harley Reid has the other one. They're all running goals from the midfield. No forward involved.
I feel like who gets the
give it-
vote for this?
No one, because it was in finals. You're not
Yeah.
allowed. You can't get it
Isaac
in finals.
Heaney, right?
Yes.
Full pelt. You're getting chased by Lockie Whitfield, who is also not slow.
This is the goal you're talking about. The
Papley's
centimetre.
is 2v1.
Yes.
Ball spills over here. Isaac Heaney is getting a ball. So Papley's just given one of those ones over the back, right?
Correct.
Heaney's seen that at full pelt with a fast person chasing him, given a stiff arm while the ball's in mid-air, caught it at full flight as fast as he can go, and then kicked the goal from 70. That's
You reckon that's a better goal than?
I think that's a way better goal.
I
than
agree.
Snap. That's like
Because
I hadn't thought about
there.
that.
I agree.
You're just chucking it in a boot there and like, oh, good.
If
like,
you just
sometimes
if
you
you're
get
hitting
lucky.
and hoping, because after the game, Jeremy Cameron said like, I tried to just center it, but I hit the ball in the middle of I hit the
Did he?
the ball in the middle, and it went through.
Isaac Heaney's goal, I'd forgotten about that. I was in the paddo with the giant scarf on, full of Sydney fans
Yeah.
and like obnoxious ones, as you can imagine.
Yeah, always.
Nah,
And
Sydney's a good team.
Anyway,
I'm all about
I
Sydney.
was flapping me scarf around all day because Giants were just killing
Yep.
it all day. And somehow they lost, and you got to respect it. And I was like clapping Sydney. I was like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, you shake hands at the end of the game.
Isaac, correct. They weren't. Sydney fans weren't, though.
Oh, they weren't.
Now, shout out to the girl at the paddo as I walked out. Watch this. Here we go. Wow, that's actually from
No, but
70
you've-
metres
you've
out. Yeah,
missed-
I saw it. Nah. Okay, play it
And
again,
so
Jaiden.
clutch.
Watch
Clutch
the
moment as
fend at
well.
the top. Play it off the top again.
Mid-air
Watch this.
fend off.
Watch
It
it.
was loose.
Watch it. Right there.
Dang.
See ya.
Push away.
That is insane.
But that's gone 70 metres clean, just
Yes.
by the way.
That's right.
Shout out to the girl at the paddo who,
That's a better goal than Jerry Cameron's.
as I walked
Yeah,
out
absolutely.
with my two kids hand in hand, Nash and Sid, giving me about 3 or 4 F-bombs
Oh.
on the way out. She was quite, I would say she was my age. She wasn't like an old duck.
Yep.
Very intoxicated, right?
Yep.
Wasn't responsible on the shelters. Giving me the F-bombs because she saw the scarf, didn't see the kids. I will give her the credit there.
Okay.
But then
How
saw
do you
the
not
kids,
see the kids?
No. I had them down here.
Oh,
She was
right.
sitting down, but then as I walked past, I was like, nah, it's not
Ooh,
going to pass. And then walked past with the kids, and she was like, oh no.
Did
It
you-
was like a
did you go-
Masten
Did
reaction.
you go put the kids in the car and then go back to like? Give it
Probably should have. Hey, Dan, you're a bit
Bailey.
excited today.
Yeah, Bailey Smith
Really
announced
excited.
that he's confirmed he wants a trade. He wants
West Coast.
He wants out of the Western Bulldogs. Has not nominated a club, which means there's a chance West Coast. And you know what?
The only team it can't be is the Bulldogs.
Maybe he can be
That's
captain coach
Yeah, absolutely.
because who else wants the job?
So
I'm
if
not
you
sure.
if you follow Baz Lenker on Instagram, it's just a lot of shirtless pics, and his rig's incredible.
He
Like,
hasn't
we
been
talk
at the
about-
club for 6 months.
Yeah, he's just been in Europe rehabbing.
Yeah, but he's
Had
been
time of
like
his life.
he'll put a story up and it's 3 a.m. and he's in like Revo, East Malvern. Like he doesn't go to the Bulldogs club.
So on his Insta, it's just all about him. Like he posts about his drink that he's doing now. It's all like shirtless rehab, whatever.
Which is great.
But in the last 6
Cool,
months, there's been one person that he's shared on his story, and that's me. I think I'm the only person outside of
Oh my
himself
God, that's-
in the
So
last
I
6
will
months.
actually
a
say
big claim.
it's a terrific insertion by you, but it is a factual one.
It is.
It is a factual.
I saw him in Bali.
How happy is he about it as well?
I
I'm kind of inspired by like, your happiness.
Mate, like Bailey Smith.
Can you
right?
get it up? Can
Yeah,
we do that? Is that functional?
It's on our stories if you wanted to find it, Jaiden.
This
if there's
is.
a way to pull
Do you,
that up.
how about should I airdrop it to you, Jaiden? With that,
Well, I
make
actually
your
had to
life
delete
easy?
my social media, so I haven't been keeping up
Is that
because
right?
after I got embarrassed by Dan
You
here.
can put this down a little bit. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, I felt like it was the best decision for my mental health. Was to
That's
delete my
that's
social
fair.
media after
I
got
really
stitched up.
feel. Oh yeah, I'll just show you.
You just
Like,
show Master.
me and Baz Lenker just hanging out, and he shared it on his Instagram.
So Dan was in Bali, got the awkward photo of
Yeah,
so
Hello,
Baz was
Mr.
having
Baz.
dinner
How was
with
the
his
opening
girlfriend.
chat? That's what I want to know.
No, mate,
Did
tell
you
him what happened.
Oh, so I was in Bali and I'd had I don't know a few beers, and I
Thousand.
saw Baz there having dinner with someone. I don't think food was on the table, but he was sitting down.
It was one-on-one with a girl.
Yeah.
His
with,
partner.
With his partner. And I went over there and I said, "Hello, Mr. Baz Lenker. I'm really
What
sorry."
did you actually say? You didn't call him Mr. Bazlenka.
No, Mr.
Hi, Bailey.
Bailey. Probably just addressed him by Bailey,
Yeah.
and I said, "I'm really sorry. I hate to ask this, but could we get a photo?" He's like, "Yeah, of course, go for it." And then his girlfriend took it for us, or whatever.
So you made him stand up for them from the 3
I
course
stood
meal he
ne-
was eating?
as I went around to his side of the table. He stood up. There you go. Oh, that's the 3 of us. Just hanging out.
So you think there's a chance that Bailey Smith comes to West Coast?
There's more chance of him being, like you said, than the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that is correct.
So who knows? And he didn't nominate a club, which means it's probably Geelong because they're still in the finals.
Hang on. So his missus took the photo,
Yes.
and then did you get him to send it to so you have his number?
No, I gave her my phone. She took it, and
Oh, then you airdropped it.
I tagged him on Instagram, and he shared it to his Instagram, which he
okay.
doesn't do. That's what I mean.
No,
Doesn't
You
it's
could have been
That's
craftier
the
with it.
connection
Be like,
is
oh, my phone's dead. Baz, can you do it on your phone? And then you would have had to
Yeah.
send it to me and I'll get it
Text
later.
me.
And then you got his number.
The connection
time.
is absolutely undeniable, I would say.
So
While we're
Bailey's
talking
coming to
about
Perth.
West Coast, if we could just talk about that, talking about people coming to Perth. Ken Hinkley, come coach the club. Would you be happy with Ken?
No, not really. No, I've never been fond of Ken. No,
I would agree with you.
no I don't know what it is about Ken, but he seems like he's full of shit. I don't think they all are, but who knows? What would I know? I honestly don't.
I think there's no need to go and get a senior coach that's done the hard yards. I think go and get the best assistant coach. We spoke about this on Friday. Stephen King's going to be the new coach.
Don Pike, sorry, the CEO. He could probably coach for a couple of years, couldn't he?
Yeah, people have been actually saying that.
I'm for that.
Actually?
Well, fuck. Whoever gets the gig's probably going to get it for 1 or 2 years.
Correct.
And then...
Correct.
Well, Peter Sumich...
Well, they can't pay him anything anyway because Simo's getting $5 million for the next... forever.
Suma's not coaching in the Waffle next year. It's been announced.
So it was announced that he got the South Freo job, and now it's been re-announced that he turned down the South Freo job.
So who knows?
Peter Sumich.
Are we getting Sumich?
Oh, Suma.
You happy with Suma? How would you feel about Suma?
No. We don't need Masto's thoughts.
No, I like Suma's great, but fucking hell, I don't know about... Am I allowed to swear on this?
Yeah, you can swear.
I'm not sure about...
Just don't offend anyone too badly.
I'm not trying to, but it's like, I don't know if that's a bit... Like, I want the best for our footy club, obviously, but...
Yeah. How bloody good are Hawthorn? How good are Hawthorn? We spoke about this last week on Monday. We said how good Hawthorn was and how many of them get it.
Get a little bit of, like, wood about them, mate. Like, just the how much they love it.
Can I ask you, is there anyone that gets it any more than Jack Ginnivan gets it?
Yeah, that kills me to say, but he kind of does. And I would only say this because I saw Hick,
Adrian Hickmott,
the toughest man ever.
He's a forward line coach.
And I asked him about it, and he was like, mate, and it was the best answer I've ever heard. He was just like, mate, if he's going to do these things, and like listed it, and he does, I don't give a shit how he acts. Like, go and do your celebration.
Score assists.
Yeah, run
and tackle. Help side.
All of it.
Do all the team things.
Yep.
Get around your mates.
Yep. And he's impeccable in all of these things. So I don't care who you are.
He can go to the races. He can go to the cast. He can go to the pub. So you've seen what happened. You're off social media. Have you seen what happened? Do you know what I'm talking about?
What, Hawthorn winning?
No, Jack Ginnivan. So Jack Guinea, right, Thursday night, playing Friday at the pub.
Well, you know what Hick used to do every night.
Did you know that it happened?
No, I kind of did see something about that.
I was going to say, if you didn't know that,
but I didn't know that it was a true thing because I thought he got done for doing something like that before the grand final.
That's right. He was at the Moonee Valley races on the Friday night before the grand final with his mates, having a water, not having a beer.
Who cares? Like, you're a human being. You remember Hick?
This is him there.
Yeah, he's having a beer.
Well, apparently it's a lemon lime beers.
Well, it's good. It's got carbs in it. So who cares if you're sitting on your couch or at the pub?
That's exactly right. This is what I said. You and I. Would you have ever gone to a pub before a game? Not the day before the game. I'm just like
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, bloody oath.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to do what you got to do. Like you just do whatever's going to get you in the right mindset. I reckon if you're doing the right thing and like the right thing for Matt Prittis or
Darren Glass,
whatever that's their right thing. I had my own right thing, and it wasn't the same thing. You probably had the exact same thing. I'm not drinking pints, right?
No.
Well,
Schooners.
more than like 5 or 6.
You're not doing that before
you're not doing any of that.
Not the day before a game.
No, you're definitely not doing that.
Yeah, I know for a fact that you didn't used to.
No way. But Hick used to have. What did he say? He used to tell us, all of us boys, you'd have like 2 beers. 2 or 3 beers, not before game. That was his thing. Always had 2 beers, calm down, go to bed.
Adrian Hickmott's nickname was Disco in Geelong. And we will get back to those stories, but we've got a very important guest joining us. Thanks to ID Athletic, our good friends at ID Athletic. They can do anything like get Hamish Brayshaw on the phone to host a guest segment from the Sandover Medal. And he joins us now. Hamish Brayshaw, live and free.
On the Pepsi
Maxes. How are you, Hammer?
Live and free. Not from the Sandover Medal yet. I'm just in my backyard. I told the missus that 4:45 we'd need to leave, and it's 4:50 and she's not ready. So
that sounds about right. Chris Masten's in the house. Dan's going to try and share some headphones with him.
No, I'm going to lip read.
Oh, yeah, one of you can't hear me, can't you?
Yeah, it's just Masto. Are they going to share headphones? That's okay. And just pull your microphones across. Pull your microphones across.
Just chat. I'll just yell.
Hey, Hammer, I'm going to keep talking to you. You must be up and about, mate. The East Perth boys get the job done straight into the grand final. How bloody good.
Yeah, mate. Bloody exciting. We just pantsed them. They never really looked like getting anywhere near it, Swans, albeit they had a couple of big outs, which helped us. But we just rolled through and
you pantsed it.
5 goals.
Just bring me in, Jay. You had your ruckman. Can you tell us about what your ruckman did? Because I saw a video. The man had 81 hit outs.
Yeah, he did, mate. He touched the ball 100 times in a game. He had 20 touches and 81 hit outs. Like, to touch the ball 100 times in a game of footy is just fucked.
This is Big Scotty Jones.
He monstered him, Big Scotty Jones.
Big fella can play.
Yeah, Jaden's going to.
Oh yeah, he can play. He's 205 centimeters and 115 kilos. That's a man.
How bloody good is that? So, what's going on tonight, mate? Tuxedo.
Yep.
Do you get to wear? Have you got your old, Sandover last year just tucked under your tux there, or what's happening?
Nah, I don't. It's away in one of my drawers somewhere. I've got to bring it out Jack Buckley medal night. But no, tonight I go there. I have a drink with a couple of the old champions at 5:30. So it'll be me mixing it with the Ian Millers of the world and just having a couple of tins. I'll be still on the Pepsis. And then the parade of champions. So they all walk out, and then I'm the last one to go, and I go up on stage and toast to football. So I've still got to remember that. I think it's something along the lines of to West Australian football, past, present, and emerging, or something. And then all the best, and everyone cheers to football, and then we go ahead with the count. But that's the extent to my. And then I got to go up at the end and congratulate the winner.
Cheers to football and cheers to BackChat. Thanks very much for coming.
You got to give us.
So you got a week off right now.
Yeah, we got a week off.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely drinking Pepsi, mate. How much Johnny Walker's in that?
Well, Hammer's injured, been missing the captain for 5 weeks or so now, so he's trying to get up. Are you going to get up for the grand final?
Yeah, mate, I'll be up. I'll be there, no questions about it. I've been on the carnivore diet for the last week. I've lost 4.5 kilos. I've also been crook, which helps, but I'm taking as much weight off this foot as I can. I'm getting myself back. I'll be jabbing it up, strapping it up, and I'll be playing.
I'll tell you what it does confirm, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't got tickets to the Jack Buckley medal, I don't know what else you fucking need to do in life. But it does confirm, win or lose, you are going to be sizzling on the Monday after the grand final.
Absolutely sizzling. And it's not, I'm not going to stop. It'll be one of the great nights, and we'll kick on afterwards. So whoever hasn't got a ticket yet, do yourself a fucking favour. It's going to be the best night of all time.
Master, are you coming? You don't even know what this is.
Well, so basically, it sounds good.
Basically, we started a medal for backmen only. There's the midfielder Brownlow, there's a Coleman forward, nothing for backmen. So we started the Jack Buckley medal. It's sitting up there.
Yeah, I love that. That's the only medal you want to win.
Correct.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And we host a night on Brownlow Medal Night where we turn the volume down on the Brownlow and we give our own votes for the backmen.
Oh, yeah. So who reads it out?
Do you
do the pauses?
Did you hear what they fucking said? Did you hear what they said on the AFL PA? They did the fucking PA awards or whatever it was. And that Joker went round with his fucking thing beforehand and was like, oh, what award should we bring in? And everyone was like, there's nothing for the defenders. There's nothing for the defenders. Bring in a golden fist. Well, fuck that.
Who fucking said that?
For the defenders.
Where
We've
was
got
this?
the best defensive medal in the comp.
Who was saying this?
Will Taylor, that bloke on, I don't know where he's from, but they were
Who is
filming
he?
everyone and like...
Where does he live?
Marcus Bontempelli was saying it. Fucking Errol Goulden said it. I think Max Gawn said something for defenders. They didn't ask a single defender.
I was going to say, there would have been no defenders in the fucking room. They would have got an invite.
You ask Harris Andrews, he would have said, oh, well, hang on a minute, we've got something. You ask fucking Jack Buckley, we've already got something. Ask Sam Collins, he would have raved about it.
Yes.
Sam Collins, he's a weapon, isn't he?
He may or may not be in the top 5 Jack Buckley medal recipients. Now, can you give us your thoughts on Jack Buckley's involvements in the greatest mark of all time?
Yeah, I rang him about it today, actually. We had a good chat. He said, to be honest, he doesn't even get that salty that he is under there because, to quote him, I get sat on all the time. So he gets, like, forwards just jump all over him. So he's really used to it. And he also said, he's like, I didn't really think to protect him that perfectly. I was like, I knew that he was up there. And because he was up there for so long, I had time to think about how I was going to catch him. And so he put the arms out and caught him perfectly on the way down. But, he was still fucking filthy as, obviously.
Yes.
But, just sort of had to tip the hat to Chad Warner and Isaac Heaney on some of the great last quarters of all time.
Bloody
Incredible.
oath. You boys got questions?
Yeah. Mate, I've only got something to say. Like, I didn't know Jack Buckley was a player.
Well, you will.
I'm obsessed with him already. That what you've just said then. That is,
Yeah.
I get sat on all the time. Yep. Fucking oath. Yeah, you do, Jack. Like, that is the perfect name for your award.
I've got to be
and I'm
honest.
going to be there, please.
It was the inaugural winner. So we've got.
You're invited. Monday night's public
Can
holiday.
you show Mass? Oh, Masso, there's like that Perth Mint thing. No, the Perth Mint.
That
Perth
thing.
Mint.
Yeah, the Perth Mint.
Yeah, grab
pull
that.
whole thing
Bring that over, mate. There you go. That's the Jack
the medal
Buckley
right there.
medal.
Yeah,
It's
that's
got
hot.
Jack Buckley on there. Hammer.
I get sat on all the time. You should put that
you-
in quotation marks.
Will you, will you
coolest thing
only
I've
be
ever
on the
heard.
mic at the very start?
Yeah, I think
Sandover?
so. I'll be on the mic at the start. Oh, they might do an interview with me like halfway through the round, halfway through the count. They usually just do it with people who are contenders, which I'm not going to be anywhere near it. So that'll be nice. But yeah, I'll get up there. I'll toast to football. I think I might have to say something else halfway through, but that's about it.
All right. Well, if you could just give us something. I'm not gonna word you up.
I can't give you anything in the toast.
No, not the
No,
toast.
not the
pretty
toast.
well scripted.
I reckon you can.
Yeah.
Like you're a human being. Like
Yeah, to football
you can
and
say
to
whatever
the
you like.
fucking defenders. I'll do that. Just imagine that. That would really go down like a lead balloon on Sandover.
Fuck yeah! How good Sheltered Brewing.
I'll tell you what, I reckon Dan and I might get clipped next week and it's just the Masto and Hammer show. Masto
nice.
is doing you proud in here, Hammer.
Is he? Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm happy to see the box of shoulders. What are you going for, Masto?
Oh no, this is a present trying to suck me off for embarrassing me last week with that video, whatever the children do. Nah, it hasn't worked at all. He gave me warm beers as well, and this is one of the things. It's a fucking balloon.
I went around the office trying to find stuff.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You've embarrassed yourself even more, Dan, with a half-assed attempt at apology.
My son's going to be so pissed off.
Hey,
He's gonna come.
Hammer, I'm assuming Em's going to be ready soon, mate, so you better
Yeah, mate, she will be.
get the dial off to the Sandover. Have a great night.
I will.
Don't
I
fuck
will.
anything
Thank
up.
you.
And make sure the backmen are represented well, please.
Fucking oath, they will. All right, I'll see you all Friday, and I'll see you on Thursday, Scully.
Yeah, and just
Jack
get preparations going for the Jack Buckley medal, please. It's going to be an absolute shit show.
Will do. Right, see ya.
Oh, you can abbreviate that to JB as well. Like
The JBS. So we got the JBS with the Jack Buckley scoring system. So we've put an
You
algorithm
boys have
through the
thought
comp.
of all of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you have anything to do with that?
I can't believe you don't know about this. You're going to have so much more catching up to do. So do you want to come?
Absolutely.
Can we
I want to
confirm
come after
right
hearing
now
that.
to our listeners that Chris
Yeah,
Masten will be there?
Flat out. I'll
Great.
be there.
So,
Awesome.
Jack Buckley medal. Not only is Chris Masten, 2018 Premiership player, going to
it's
be
so
there,
important.
sinking in cans.
Yes.
So if there's any midfielder that's ever lived, ever played, that deserves to be at the Jack Buckley medal, it is Chris Masten. All you ever wanted to do in your life was be a backman.
Flat out, man. You know when we used to have our days, it was the Bulls Day, the Mids Day. Like
Yes.
Mids didn't even have a name. They're just names Mids.
Yes. Disgusting.
Which one was I at? I definitely wasn't at the fucking forwards because that's the last place you'd be.
No, you came to the back line.
Backs.
You came to the back line.
Actually, it was in your team meetings.
So combine team meetings into end of year catch up into a giant shit show, and that's what the Jack Buckley medal is now confirmed it being, because Hamish Brayshaw, off the back of a win or loss in a grand final, the captain will be running the night. Chris Masten's going to be there, and we have a very special VIP package for you plus 4 mates. That's right. Everyone who's already got a ticket is entered already, but if you don't have your tickets, this is the VIP package confirmed about 58 minutes ago. So we have, look.
Wait, before we do this,
Okay.
can you give it to us, Damo? Give us the goods.
You've got the touch. You got the power.
What is it?
Just swap it
Take
over.
the other one off. Take the other one off.
Oh shit!
Sorry. I don't know what happened then.
Thanks to our good friends at
You could have filled me in again. Just another.
It's the sponsor of the.
Thanks to our good friends at TABtouch.
Oh boy.
Be treated like a king. Don't
Yes.
pay for a thing. Thanks to TABtouch.
Oh,
I like
holy
that.
shit!
That's a good line.
So we've got your transport sorted. I promise I'm working on it. What I would like to do is have a superstar. It may be Chris Masten. It may be a backman. Right? I want a minivan driving around town picking you plus your 4 mates up to bring you to the Jack Buckley medal. Once you get there, it's drinks on us all night.
All night.
Tip them in as much as you can drink.
Yep.
And I don't want to see any, I'd like 20 jugs. Me and the 4 boys are having 20.
Yeah.
Or you know what? Maybe I do want to see that. Maybe I do want to see us get exploited. So you got free drinks on the night, right? You've got There might be some TABtouch vouchers floating around.
I think there will be.
There might be some TABtouch in your pocket.
Yep.
Might have to download the app and put some money on the Brownlow
Yeah,
medal.
way to do it.
Thanks very much. So we've got some free bets coming from
Yep.
TABtouch.
Yes.
And we're getting you home.
We're getting you home.
We're going to get you home.
And you'll just be, like, all night, we'll know who you are. We'll be treating you like kings. Like, if you want, like, there's some talk around you maybe getting on stage, maybe just having, like, giving a 2-minute stand-up set,
like
whatever you want.
kings don't pay for things. That is
Yes.
right. You'll
Or
be
queens.
the kings of the Jack Buckley medal. If you have a ticket, you are in the draw. If you don't have a ticket,
Are you going to pick him up in the BYD seal?
Could.
Because that is class.
Can we get a couple of
And you-
seals picking people
And
up?
a few times during their trip, you just change the
Yeah.
screen from
screen to
horizontal
portrait.
to vertical.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
do we
that's
need
gonna
to
get 'em well.
Kids
do we
love
need to
that.
just quickly touch on the fact that I butchered the bet?
Did you? Yeah. Well, yeah. We should tell everyone. So we
told
did
them on
a,
Friday.
a 4-piece multi
Yep.
for every winner of the game.
Yep.
We went Sydney,
Yep.
check. Brisbane,
Yes.
check.
Hawthorn.
Hawthorn, check. Hammer and I wanted Geelong badly. We pushed for it, and Sco was like, "No, play it down." I don't know if you still have it.
No, don't play it.
It was
I
hard to-
couldn't
it
be
was hard to
stronger on
teach.
Port Adelaide.
Okay.
I couldn't be stronger on Port Adelaide. Yeah, thanks, Damo. You fired.
Forced it
Port
upon
Adelaide
us.
versus-
We changed the bet to Port Adelaide and lost the multi.
No, I feel you because
Yeah.
I did my first footy tipping competition ever in my life this year.
All rounds.
I finished second,
Last.
Wow.
and
Was it against
my prize
Tex?
is 500. No, like this is
Proper.
Like, this is like, you know, like scientists and shit. You should see this email.
Scientists!
I'm not sure, but they write these epic emails.
Yes.
So won $550. Put it straight on the bar. That's what I said. Put it straight on the bar. Do you reckon any one of them? No, none of them. Anyway, we've started a footy tipping one, and I'm fucking. There's no way I'm tipping Geelong.
Yes.
Did you? And you're the same. You're
picked-
right.
I picked Port Adelaide. There was no way Geelong could have won that
No
game.
way.
They were always winning.
So hang on, you came second, won $550 and went straight on the bar because you're a good bloke.
Yeah, because it was straight
Yeah.
on the
I
bar.
love
Because
that.
isn't that the whole answer for every prize?
Jack Buckley
Chuck it on the
medal,
bar.
that's the sort of vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
that's what we're looking
absolutely.
for.
At the Jack Buckley medal as well, someone's come up with an idea. It's a $2 super comment. So, of course, we're going to read
Super
that out.
comment.
From Trent.
You can super comment.
Yeah, you
That's
pay
like-
for comment, you have to read it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Trent Land
wow.
said boxing match.
You guys are monetizing this shit.
Boxing match. Masto v Dan. Give me the money. Do you want? We could set up a little
Boxing match.
Can you box? I reckon you look like you could box.
a little.
Can you
Just a-
box?
Just a little bit.
What are you?
Yeah, and I can throw a couple.
I can't. So you're a bit
Not really,
ashamed.
actually. Like it's been a long time. I like picked up some shit in the shovel yesterday, and my neck's stuck, and I can't even like use my arms anymore.
Like you,
Probably not.
you picked up dog shit, or you picked up just
No, my mate asked me to help him like put some, the wood chips, like the mulch,
Oh, yeah.
like you put it on your thing. I was like, yeah, no worries, mate. And I got competitive about it. It's like, nah, man, I'm on this shit. Anyway, it
Yeah, okay.
cooked me, and I can't use my arms anymore.
Perfect time for a boxing
Yeah.
match with Dan.
Of course.
Bloody good. Thanks to our good friends at TABtouch for all of the action there. Make sure you gamble responsibly. What's gambling costing you? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelponline.org.au. Get your tickets to the Jack Buckley medal, brought to you by TABtouch. I will bloody say that. Hey, can we just quickly hear from our friends at Paywise? Just have a little break in proceedings. Let's hear from that and we'll be back soon.
Hi, I'm Will, and I'm a backman.
And I'm Gov, and I'm a Paywise brand ambassador.
And you're a backman.
Yes, I am, but I'm also a Paywise brand ambassador. And I know that the best way to get into your next car is through the Paywise novated lease.
To learn more about novated leasing, contact Paywise today or just ask Jeremy McGovern.
Okay, thank you very much,
That's
Dan.
not Jeremy McGovern.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dan. Have you seen that ad before? With Dan? No, not show me again. No, our good friends at Paywise, only just the one ad per episode. Dan's wearing Gov's All-Australian jacket
Feels nice to wear.
and pretending to be Gov.
Oh, that would be good to wear.
Yeah, bloody oath.
What about snake watermelon? Like that's like,
Tell me about what you think about him.
man,
All-Australian.
I'm so stoked for him, mate. Like,
Correct.
am I not talking into the
We
microphone?
are now.
No, so happy for him. Like
You don't have
he's
to- you don't
Tex's
have to-
favourite player. Tex has got a good fair workout on this show, but he's obsessed with Jake Watermelon, and that's what he calls him, Jake Watermelon.
Brilliant.
And like you've come from absolutely nowhere, man. Like nowhere. I hope he gets paid.
That's a very good point.
Hasn't been announced yet.
Wow.
A lot of people talking after the season finished, they get it done. Nothing
You
on
know
there.
they're waiting to sign Stephen King. That's who they're actually waiting to sign. And when they sign him, they'll sign The watermelon. Hey,
Do you-
Masto.
we can give you another. We can give you a Loosh T-shirt. We got some Loosh.
Well, no,
merch.
I don't
That's
believe
better.
anything you say.
Just
forever.
the microphone, Chris.
Oh,
You just
isn't it?
talk, you're talking like.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right.
So I can get carried away. Like,
No, no.
you
Dude,
knew
no,
this was
that's
gonna
all right.
happen.
That's all right.
No, I don't trust you because
Okay.
I did ask for a shirt before you stitched me up out there in that corridor out there.
Okay.
And you searched for about 10 seconds, and then you're like, oh no, there's none of your sizes, and then you proceeded to stitch me up. So I don't trust you.
Okay.
I would love some Luch merch. though.
I'll get it for you.
Yeah,
You know, I'm
okay.
not going to stitch you up.
Absolutely.
So, Mitch Robinson, we used to play out against him a little
Mitchell.
bit. Mitch Robinson, Brisbane Carlton player. I want to read a tweet he shot off after the Brisbane Carlton game. And look, I haven't done a lot of research, but every photo I saw of Mitch, he was holding a beer. So take what you will of what he has to say here. Do we have this picture of Mitch's tweet that we can maybe put up on the thing? So Mitch Robinson, Masto, and for those who are listening along, can't say this. Imagine playing and bleeding for a club for 8 years, copping copious amounts of head knocks and staples in my face, long-term effects, just to have my family turned away to come down to the rooms after the game to celebrate with my old teammates. Football is fake family. Just remember that. I'll never go to a Lions game again.
Calm down, mate.
He's since deleted the tweet.
Deleted it.
Robbo's deleted the tweet. Any thoughts and feelings on that? Calm down.
I love that. I love the fact that you said I've done little to no research on that before you presented that. I've got no idea what he's talking about. And
So basically, he tried to get down in the rooms, and Brisbane said,
look,
"Piss
he
off,
doesn't
mate."
have a Peter Staples there to like let you in because I disagree. I think
So
there
what
is
hap-
a family.
Yeah, correct. I disagree
Flat
too.
out.
But if you were trying to get into the rooms, West Coast, you've got the number.
Yeah, you
Call-
call the number.
Yeah, correct.
Or-
So
or
what's
you just
Robbo
What,
doing?
of the person that you need.
Mate,
He came out, like, he did a vlog or something today, and he said, "Oh, I had a wristband, but I wanted wristbands for my family. I went down there to get more. The security guard said no, blah, blah, blah." And then Brisbane have come out and said, "We don't know what he's talking about." Basically, it's got a bit of back and forth. But
Yeah, I'm sure as shit. You're not going to the security guard.
no, you ring
And actually, to be fair, I reckon you probably like have better chat and you'll get in anyway. Like,
yeah, correct. Robbo's
fuck's sake,
had an
Robbo,
hour.
you've had some stitches, but who the fuck hasn't? You didn't get forced to play. Fuck.
Correct.
yeah, wow.
Correct, Masto. More
No,
on that.
I've got to calm down.
No, I agree with you, mate. I saw like, imagine doing
all this
this and that.
shit these
Imagine
days.
doing
It's like,
this
oh,
and that.
we'll
Yeah, no
fucking
shit.
whinge and moan about it later on. Like, nah, you loved it. Like, you know. Anyway,
I'm sure he's looked after while he's playing.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, absolutely it was. Bloody well said, Master. I agree with that. I look at some of this stuff going on. I'm like the concussion stuff now and people now wanting to sue people 30 years after the fact.
But also, why are you owed anything? Like, you don't play for the team. Like, I don't go to my past employers and like, can I come into the staff room? Like, ask for like staff lunch. Like, you don't work there anymore.
Imagine right. ABC ratings day goes
Yeah,
well.
I'll
Dan's
come in.
knocking on the fucking
Oh,
security
I
door.
was
You let me back in.
Worked here for 4 years. Sure, I can come in.
Can
I bring my family?
fucking wife and kids
No,
in?
you don't work here anymore. Go home.
Oh, Dan, that's your best take I've ever heard.
Well, Mitch, like, whatever.
No, you don't have to move on from this. This is good fucking No employee anywhere.
Let's their former employees come back in. What do you want?
That is beautiful
I like how
stuff.
pissed off you are about it. Though. I
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
it's
Yeah,
bloody
that's
beautiful
great.
stuff. Hey, have you seen this from Jason McCartney by any chance? Can we have a quick look at this, boys? You see
While
this
you're doing
footage?
that, I'm going to fix that mic.
I
'cause
saw
it's
this.
killing me.
Watch Jason McCartney. Look at this. Ready? 1, 2.
I love how Tom Papley, he's got no idea Jason McCartney's there and he's definitely hasn't like.
And he's had a look and he's kept walking. I don't reckon
Are you fixing it?
he wants anything to do with Jason McCartney. Look at this. So he'd been fighting the entire time, Masto. He's had Toby Green down in a stranglehold and Cornelio's in there and Callum Mills is in there. No one wanted a bar of Jason McCartney. One of the biggest men you'll see. He's come in, I reckon, out of 100. If you had to rate Jason McCartney, what he was doing in there, if you had to rate out of 100 how much he knew about it, I'd say 100 out of 100 times he knows exactly what he's doing in there. You can see the gritting of his teeth. Look at it. You motherfucker.
Yeah, he said some shit under his. Yeah, but good on him. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I
So,
like it.
so what does he get for this now?
Has anything happened?
Well, people are calling. He needs to be fined. He should be suspended. I don't know. Like,
I'm not sure what he was doing out there.
Oh, everyone needs to
wasn't there- there
relax
was
though
big-
as well. Is anyone hurt? Is anyone injured? Like,
Correct.
what the fuck does it matter?
Yes.
Like,
correct.
look, it's not a great look. Whatever. Like, fucking hell.
Was that after the big fight?
Yeah.
So it was a big tussle. He goes out there probably trying to pull his players away because you don't want anyone getting suspended.
The reason why I like your views on footy, Masto, is because I think you're somewhat removed and you have a normal person's view on it, yet you've played at the highest level for a lot of games. I couldn't agree any more with what you've just said there. There's that many things that happen that I'll put my hand up, I carry on a bit about. In reality, who gives a fuck?
No one cares. Like, and you shouldn't care. Like,
Jack didn't even go into the pub before a game.
you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. Like,
No, but as in, like, who cares?
exactly who gives a shit? Like, and Jason McCartney, what was he trying to do? Like, he's trying to pull the boys up. They're having Barney.
Yeah.
There's like coaches out there on the field. Like, what's the difference?
Jason McCartney shouldn't be out in the field pulling players off.
Why?
But,
For what fucking reason? Not.
no, well, I mean, he shouldn't be out there pulling blokes off.
What? He's not Mel Brown fucking knocking people out, is he? So,
I
like,
saw that clip today.
just relax.
Did you see the Mel Brown clip today?
It's very different.
So Mel Brown in a Resi's game came and took his whole side off the ground. It was in grand final.
No. He's knocked out a player as the coach of South Fremantle. He's knocked players out, and then he got banned from coaching the waffle, and he wasn't allowed on any waffle ground. So he got a cherry picker to drop him in, and it'd raise him over the fence, and he'd be like this close to the field. And
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
You don't have to eat it. Just keep it in front
Sorry,
of your mouth.
it's just it concerns me. There's something here. But yes, he flat out. He wasn't on the ground. How good is that?
You can't keep me out.
You can't keep me out. I'm not on the ground. He wasn't.
It's like can't get mad, not touching.
So this is a
stupid.
different story. But
That's not Jason McCartney. Jason McCartney doing nothing.
imagine if Jason McCartney just got lowered in there. He's like, I'm not even here. He's like punching blokes in the head. I'm in a crane. You
I'm
can't
not
see
here.
me.
I'm not touching the ground.
So Mel Brown, I watched a clip today. Not that clip, but that's hilarious. Mel Brown, 5 minutes to go in a game. I feel like it was in the finals. Has gone on the field, middle of the game.
Yep.
At a centre bounce. Got all of his players together and said, everyone get off. Something was happening with the umpires. He's not happy with how the game's going. Took them all off the ground. And he's striding out there, striding off. And he takes the whole players off the ground. If you're on YouTube and you know what I'm talking about, you'll know. Anyway, he then coached the seniors and Channel 7 was there. So it must have been finals, like covering the game. And at quarter time of the seniors, Channel 7 reporter went up to Mel Brown, was like, Mel, what happened in the Resis, mate? Why'd you take all the players off? Were you not happy with the umpires? And he looks at him once, and looks at him twice, fucking rips the microphone out of his fucking hand, rips the cord off, keeps walking with the microphone himself. And it's at Perth. You can see that up the stairs. Bin just leans over, fucking throws it in the bin and walks off.
There's footage of this.
Mate, it's on Channel 7. I think it was the front bar or Channel 7
I've got to
today.
see this. That's incredible.
Jason McCartney's all right. Leave him.
Absolutely. Hey, boys and Masto, have you got your headphones in?
I've got another super comment for us.
Super comment.
From Gordon Costello. He says, can TABtouch give us a market for the Jack Buckley medal?
Unfortunately. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, no.
Like, that's bullshit, Tab. Come on, we get better.
Yeah, great. Okay. I like that.
I think it's open to too much, what's it called?
Well,
shifty behaviour.
Yeah, correct.
For us to sort the market
it sort of
out.
is.
Oh, yeah, it would be very corrupt.
Yeah, it could be.
That's
I
fair.
wish I would.
I had two.
Here it is right here. Right. So this is Mel. This is the umpires. This is Mel. Right.
Right.
This is Mel. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this middle part. So he's like, get off, boys. Everyone off. Perth, watch this. This is the head coach. Watch this. Grabs someone in a headlock, an opposition player, right? So still getting off. So everyone comes off, right? So that's at the 27-minute mark of the game, right? All the players are out there. All the West Perth guys are going, I don't know what's just happened. The game's, over. That's the Resis. This is quarter time of the seniors straight after. Perth in the grand final. This is the media counterpart. Looks snaps it off. So he's got the microphone in his hand, straight in the bin.
How good's his outfit? He's in the green and
it's
gold
good.
as well. He's representing Australia.
So I mean, that's at Perth, mate. That's your bloody, last final Perth bloody one. It was under Chris Masten.
Yeah, I was on the sidelines.
Did you not play?
No, I did. I snapped my thumb off.
That's right. You didn't play.
Yeah, but me and Corey DJ'd the. me and the captain DJ'd the soundtrack.
Was Corey Yo?
Yeah.
Said
We were literally had a bar, the H&C bar actually.
yeah, up on the hill.
Oh man, we're on the microphone like yelling abuse at people. We were a bit of Melbourne about it.
Absolutely brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, though, it is time for the BackChat back page. Okay, Masto, welcome to the BackChat back page, where I'm going to tell you stories that you didn't know about that you're going to need to know about, certainly at some time in the near future. West Australian cricket superstar shouts out West Coast Eagles young gun Harley Reid's first season. Wowee! West Australian cricket superstar Cam Green has given a shout out to West Coast young gun Harley Reid, even declaring he caught Harley fever this season.
I like the way you say it.
Reid was last week crowned the AFL's best first-year player, and his arrival at the Eagles as last year's number 1 draft pick was met with an unprecedented amount of fucking carry-on. Green, who is the star of the Indian Premier League's Royal Challengers Bangalore, pretty sure we're just known for playing Test cricket, says Reid's debut season in blue and gold gives him confidence the club he supports can rise quickly from their spot towards the bottom of the ladder. Sorry, why is Cam Green getting asked on Triple M's Willow Talk podcast? I don't actually mind that one. Cricketer Green, a talented junior footballer, said, AFL, absolutely love it. Shout out to the Eagles. It's been tough, but there is light, he said. Harley, I've got Harley fever. Harley Reid fever. We are very happy with him,
Who
and hopefully
says that?
for many fruitful years. Green said he would be very happy to see Eagles sign Reid on a long-term deal and described him as a pleasure to watch.
Thanks, Cam.
I love your news voice. You've nailed it.
Do you like that story?
I like the music that's in my ear.
Well, there's going to be more to come. Retired Collingwood star Nathan Murphy raises eyebrows with very... That's in capital letters. Questionable personal announcement. Are you ready?
Collingwood star. No, sorry. Is that how you started that sentence?
Collingwood Premiership winner Nathan Murphy has delivered some very wholesome news on social media, but the way he has done it has raised plenty of eyebrows. The Collingwood star retired earlier this year to a series of concussions. The 24-year-old defender made the decision based on advice from a panel of medical experts. Murphy suffered his 10th concussion during Magpies' grand final win over Brisbane. I don't care anymore about this. In retirement, he has found some new joy, however, announcing he's going to be a father with his partner Rose. Well done, Nathan. Right. However, the photo he's chosen has many questions asked. Instead of posting an image with Rose, he posted a photo holding up the ultrasound beside his smiling golden retriever, Juno. One of his followers asked, "Did you get the dog pregnant?" Wow, makes sense why Murphy was medically retired. Get the man some help. Dogs are friends, not lovers, joked another.
Collingwood's going to get so sued in 3 or 4 years.
Not legal in most countries, added another footy fan. Love is love. Congratulations to both of them, posted another. Mate, that's a nice photo.
The dog actually looks so happy as well.
Dan, you said this is like literally globally
Yeah,
viral.
it's gone like on Lad Bible, every one of those meme pages ever. It's got like 45 million views or something in England alone.
What a legend.
Sickens me. AFL great slams Anthony Albanese over one act. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has come under heavy fire from one AFL great. Oh, I can't wait to see who this AFL great is, seriously. The Aussies PM is a die-hard Hawthorn fan and was in attendance at the MCG as his Hawks continued their scintillating run by defeating the Western Bulldogs in the elimination final. But what unfolded next caught the eye of AFL great Nathan Brown and saw him delivering both barrels to the PM. Nathan Brown of Mediocre fame, of course. Very big fan of that segment. In a segment on the Sunday Footy Show, Brown scolded the Prime Minister for being in the Hawks' rooms and attempting to insert himself into the thick of the action for the good of his own image. Tony Jones got the ball, Buddy Chompers got the ball rolling as he stated, these are people that try to insert themselves into finals football when maybe they should be in their lane. That's when Brown takes over. I feel like the Prime Minister was, for the good of himself, going into the Hawthorn rooms. This sickens me, says Brown. Anthony Albanese, he had to look at the polls and he thought, Peter Dutton is closing. He's in the front. There's a gap. He feels like I need to look at a common man. I'm going into the Hawthorn rooms. Give it up, elbow. No one's buying it. Couldn't agree anymore, Nathan Brown. Very bloody good. Hey, that's it for the BackChat page. Oh, that was a quick fucking exodus.
Nathan Brown, like Mitch Brown.
No. There's another Nathan
Did you
Brown.
see Brownies over in Greece? Did you see that photo on Instagram? So please, can someone get that up?
What is it?
God, Brownie.
What's happening? Mitch Brown, former West Coast Eagles player. If you can source this before the end of the show, Jaiden, I'll be very surprised. Is that what you're looking for? Mitch Brown, former teammate of
He's
ours.
in Greece, apparently. I just saw a photo. I downloaded, after the whole debacle last couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Downloaded Instagram and I'm catching back up. And
Do we need to share this
I saw
publicly?
I
Is this a good thing to be talking about
just
publicly?
feel like you need to see it.
Okay.
Maybe not on air, but yeah.
Well, we are live on YouTube right now, Chris. If there is any more super comments coming through, I would like to know about it.
And Damon, sorry, could we please? I don't know. I hate being the guy to ask you, but could we make sure Chris has got another beer, please? Because the man's thirsty. I'm surprised. Do you need a bathroom break, or you
No, I'm actually holding it pretty well.
Well done. I thought you'd be pissing every 10 minutes after that incident with John Worsfold one time. If
He did.
If people didn't know about that, what is that? This is the longest
He
I've ever
ruined
seen.
my bladder.
Yeah. He what?
He ruined my bladder, flat out,
How?
by going on a 3-hour rant when I was 5 minutes early, which was 10 minutes late to a meeting. You know this.
I know, but our
We chatted
listeners
about-
don't.
All right. Well, so we're in a team meeting. So we've lost by 100 points or whatever. We've won 4 games of the year. So we're even worse than these guys won. How many games they win? 5 games.
Five this year.
So we're worse than that.
Unbelievable.
And thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Jesus Christ, has been parched.
I did see you waving your arms there for a little bit.
I was like, fucking
Yeah, I know.
boys.
No, they've got computers in front
So
of them.
have I genuinely haven't told you that story?
I mean, you've told me. I know.
No,
the
you
story.
you told us on the pod because I've referred to having masto bladder because I'm the same.
Tiny bladder. But
Yeah.
I was just getting to recount it just in case there was some new listeners.
Well, if there's new listeners, so basically we've been thrashed by 100 points, and Wisher didn't yell and scream all the time,
Yes.
not always, but when he did,
Yes.
he went pretty hard, and Wisher was very much, if you were, you rocked up. If it was 11 o'clock meeting, you were there at 10:55.
Mm.
Right, so I've come out of gym late. It's my first or second year too. I've just been arrested. It's awesome, and well, I'm not arrested. I got.
No,
sorry.
you got to speak
But
into
anyway.
by the police.
And so anyway, I'm 5 minutes early, but 10 minutes late, and I've sat next to the assistant coach. And I'm in the front row, right where the coach's lectern thing is, and
Next to Summer.
I'm right next to Summer. I was like, Summer, mate. He's like, Wush has just started his rant, and I'm like 5 or 10 minutes in. He's like, mate, I was late, mate. Do you reckon I can go for a piss? And he goes, I wouldn't fucking go anywhere if I was you. And I said, all right. And I didn't. And he went on a rant for a good hour and a half.
90 minutes.
And you would have thought, I've gone through all of these emotions. I'm angry. I'm scared. I was violently sweating, violently. So maybe I put some of it out, but the pain that was going on down here. And then to the point when it finished, I thought, I'm just gonna I'm either gonna wee here in my seat, or the second this thing's I'm gonna run. I've lasted till the end of his rant, and I've tried to run. I couldn't run. I literally could barely walk because I was in so much pain. And then I stood over the toilet for a minute longer because I'd been holding for so long. My body had
Left itself.
Put a cork
it was
in it.
gone.
Your body had left your bladder had left your body.
It was the toughest thing that I've ever done in my life.
It would be like one of those posts that Ben Brown copped where you got Masto's normal face and stuff, and then his bladder is sitting above him like RIP bladder. Hey, Masto, I've got a couple more things to go. Can you just remind me to tell a story about Hippie Club? It just reminded me of Jack Ginnivan related. We'll tell that at the end. So in our mailbag, you send it, we read it. Can we get a little sting on that? You send it, we hardly read it.
You said it, we read it.
All right, this is from Wilma Fingerdo. G'day, lads. Just wondering if the Eagles would look at trying to pick up a guy from another club that's had recent success and is a strong figure. Kind of like when Brisbane hired Luke Hodge for a year or so for his leadership and culture. I feel like at the moment none of the leadership really has that what it takes mentality, or at least the older ones have forgotten what that means. I'm also just a punter that doesn't have a clue. Very aroused. Regards, Wilma.
Well, the last time West Coast did it, they won a flag. Sam Mitchell.
Yes, true.
Sam Mitchell came to the club for leadership and culture, and then they put him as a coach, and then he coaches to a premiership.
So they should.
So
The answer is
that's
yes.
that's all I have to say to that. 2017, Sam Mitchell played, and we told him to his face he was a useless player by that stage. Right? He was slow, old, but he was smart.
Oh, Jesus.
Made connection with bloody players, and then he was a coach, and he coached our midfield to a flag. Correct, Chris? Yes.
Correct.
Can you give
Very
me some
correct.
Sam Mitchell love? Can you give?
You
some
know
people
how much I've already. He's the biggest genius of all time.
Yeah, correct. And we're
He,
not surprised what they're doing in Hawthorn.
No, God no. Well, a little bit, a little bit, because like
Yeah, a little bit surprised.
a little bit surprised. Like he's done it too quickly.
Yeah.
Like, that's how good the cunt is, though. Oh,
Yeah, you can say that.
sorry.
So
I apologise, listeners.
No, I don't apologise. Well, you can if
YouTube,
you
I
don't
don't really apologise at all, but he's very clever, and he just brought some stuff that West Coast very like. We're West Coast. We're amazing. We're the best.
Yes.
And you know what? In a lot of ways, they are.
Yes.
But to have another legend that's won 4 flags himself to come over and then teach you some shit from
Yes.
outside of that, how good we are,
Yes.
game changer. And that's the only reason, one of the only reasons won the flag.
Now,
Before you go, Sco, you got to give some love to a super comment here on YouTube.
super comment.
Shady Acres has come in with a 20 bucker.
Is this Blake Acres? It could be Blake Acres. Their
Well-
season just finished. I wouldn't be surprised if they just got it on there. Carlton Mad Monday.
Probably. It says, great to see you on the pod again, Masto. Should come in more often. Just want to give a big up to Dan, Sco, and Hammer for giving me my dose of footy talk week to week as I now reside in the USA. Up the bloody coasters.
Oh, we love that. Give a bit of a round of applause for bloody Dusty Acres. No, what was his name?
Shady.
Shady Acres.
Dusty Acres, very close.
Tell you what, Blake's got over there very quickly to the United States,
He's
mate.
moved in.
Yeah, bloody shout out, Big A. Now, I'll reward you with this, Dusty Acres. Got a quite humorous story. Don't think it's going to be that funny to tell, but it's still a funny thing that happened. I remember significantly, Masto, and given we're both retired now, given it's all said and done, I feel like it's a good time to talk about it because I don't think we've ever said it publicly. And the amount of talking I do on podcasts, I'll be very surprised it hasn't come out of my mouth before, but I'm pretty sure it hasn't. So Jack Ginnivan at the pub on a Thursday night before a Friday game. I definitely remember being at Hippie Club on a Tuesday night, dominating the sausage sizzle out the back, $2 sausages, get yourself a whiskey and Coke, sausage sizzle on a Tuesday night mid-season. Guaranteed happened. False, true, thoughts.
I think it probably happened more than once, but we don't talk about that sort of shit though because it was rare.
Yeah.
Like
definitely
it
happened.
only
It's okay.
3 or 4 times a year.
I think we're getting towards Masto's speaking limit at the moment.
Nah, well, I just don't remember it like that. I just remember, really trying our asses off as well.
That's a good point.
But fuck, do we not do everything you needed to do?
Correct.
Did you tick all your boxes?
Yeah, correct.
So if you wanted to have a sausage sizzle at the back of Hippie Club at midnight
And have a
on
couple
a
of beers.
Tuesday,
Yeah, correct.
well, maybe you were having a sausage sizzle. So
Yeah,
what are you going to wash it down with?
Correct.
Still water.
Yeah, correct.
They don't serve that at the Hippie bar. They're trying to get off that shit.
No, and we did lots of travelling together, but we always made sure we did our bloody program. We used to stay near athletics tracks. It's the worst time, worst and best
yeah.
time of my life.
Do you
We'd
remember-
go to America and have the biggest bloody crack of all time. But like every morning at 6 a.m, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we'd be at a fucking athletics track. Like,
Oh
chasing
man, have
his
you
ass
told
around.
him about David Barton, Jim? Oh,
Can you
mate.
say it in a way that doesn't offend anybody?
Google David Barton, Jim, because we were staying in Midtown in New York, and we are training our asses off at this stage. We really were because it was Simo's first year. Woosh has just got the sack. We're on the plane to New York, and Simo's
Yes.
got not Simo. Woosh has got the sack.
That's right.
So we're like, no, we're really having to crack this off. We're going to do it properly.
Yeah.
So
Need to impress.
we did.
We both had beards, and we had to
We
shave
did.
them off.
And we're like, we go, where are we staying? Like,
Best
what's the
gym,
closest
New York
best
City.
gym? Yeah, well, David Barton. They've got DJs like all the time. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Must be
sick.
amazing.
I mean, that's probably where the story ends.
I'll keep telling it because I knew you can just come over the top and tell me. Walk in.
Is this guy is it real?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
real,
real
mate.
thing.
Is
It's
his
a
body
real
real?
thing.
David Barton. I don't know if his body's real. Wouldn't surprise me if it is. We walk in, receptionist there, pretty attractive girls, very excited to see us. And I'm talking, usually good looking girls think Master and I like, yeah, but like they're like boys, like, oh, you're from Australia. This is amazing. It's incredible. Welcome to the gym. Like, welcome to our community. How can we sign you up?
Sounds
We
like a
love
cult.
you.
We were sold. Yeah, we were absolutely
Getting a bit
sold.
touchy-feely with us.
Yep.
I was like, right, okay, righto. All happening here. Go into the gym. We're doing our bench press and a bit of, single arm rows, that sort of stuff.
The chin-up bar was where it
We
really got
sort of
hit.
started like noticing like a lot of the girls walking around, like girls in gyms sometimes, wear workout wear or whatever.
Activewear.
These girls were wearing like even more than that. It was sort of like we were sort of like, oh shit, like I don't know if we can actually look here. Like it was a fair bit going on. Anyway, we persisted with our workouts and we thought, all right, we'll go downstairs. Downstairs, there's a DJ playing and there's like lights going.
Flat out DJ, like
Bit of
it was
strobe, a little
rave.
bit of smoke. It was sort of it was like a nightclub, but for the gym.
It's like, is this in the morning?
Yeah,
This is probably 11 o'clock in the morning. No, about 1 p.m., that sort of areas. Anyway, we had to do some chin-ups, and we were doing a bit of lat pull-downs into chin-ups, and we're going back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. And anyway, getting towards the back end of our set, and like we're spotting each other, like pushing each other up. So you're like, oh, shaking, like, can I get to the next rep?
Okay.
Anyway, my last rep, I was sort of like pulling. Masto was on the lat pull down and hadn't come over to push me up, but I sort of get bumped off. Like I'm trying to do a chin up, and I'm like halfway up. Oh, I'm gonna get there. I bumped off to the side. I'm like, fuck, mate. Like, what the fuck? Like thinking, Masto, like push me up. Don't fucking push me. And I'm like, oh, didn't know he noticed. And then bang, like pushed into again. And I'm like, now almost falling off the chin up bar. Jumped down, and as I turn around, I was that much focused on the bar. I turn around, I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's not Masto. It's two blokes, and they were going at it. And I'm talking.
What? yeah, man.
I'm talking having a really good time. Kissing, carrying on, and hey, bloody fucking do what you need to do.
Mate, we kept coming back every fucking
We were
single day,
locked
loved
into
it.
this. Anyway, after a bit more research, it's the best gym in New York City, but it is I don't know how else to say it. Like it is the predominant
It's
like gay gym in
It's the most
Right.
iconic gay
Yeah.
icon of New York City, basically.
Yes.
That's what it was. And we
Anyway,
loved it.
after that first experience, we went back there every day. It was the best fucking gym to work out at.
It was so much fun.
It was fucking incredible. Yeah,
And everyone looked like that, and we looked like that as well. Well, we didn't really, but like in our minds we did.
Oh, it was bloody good. I think I got that story out without offending anybody. We had a great time. We were bloody there. We almost signed up as like seasoned members. Like
I'm still paying the membership. I still see $50 US go out of my account every week. It's crazy.
Hey, very good. Boys, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, great.
We're bloody at
Is
the
that
end of the
it?
show, mate. Bloody at the end of the show. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I'm going to come back all the time.
You are very much welcome
There's
to
a
come
week
back.
coming up in I think 2 or 3 that Hammer is here solo, and I think it's just you and Hammer one week. I think October 4th.
That's actually happened. We've locked
Send
that
me an
in.
invite. Yeah, great.
Yeah, great. Have we spoken to him about it?
Yeah, I think so.
We're speaking to you now.
Great.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, buddy,
It's
lock
the-
you
I
in.
think it's a Friday, 4th of October or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, have we got are we doing a little preview, or are we not doing a guest preview?
Oh no, but we got Mitch McGovern coming up.
Make sure you're listening to the podcast on Wednesday. Mitch McGovern,
Yeah, Wednesday.
brother of Jeremy, just knocked out of finals, unfortunately, but it's a bloody good episode, and that will be coming up on the show. A big thanks
Carlton,
to our
a lot of
sponsors.
Fremantle about him though.
Who?
Carlton.
Why?
Just a lot of Freo.
Why?
Just like
Should be good.
just not good enough,
Paywise, TABtouch, Shelter Brewing Co, Whippersnapper Whisky, Ida Athletic, Mamba Digital, West End Plumbing and Camera Electronic. Thank you, Chris bloody Masten,
Yeah,
for joining us
cheers,
on
guys.
the bloody show.
Thanks for having us.
Really good.
Cheers to Shelter. Great news.
Make sure you get your Jack Buckley tickets. Masto confirmed entrant.
JB, let's go.
You've got to wear a tux, by the way,
Absolutely.
and it's op shop tux.
Oppie shop.
Yeah, like you need to carry on a bit. Or you don't even have to op shop it. Just pull something out of your
Well,
wardrobe.
actually, everything that I'm wearing right now is from the op shop, so I'm sure I'll be fine.
Correct. Go get your tickets. Thanks for listening.